Surgeon to the West Coast. Let's start with Danny Myers versus Rum Nitty.
Okay.
What was going on entering that battle and what happened?
I mean, we both was kind of like new to the scene. I watched his previous battle with Conscious Pilot, and I knew he was like a bar heavy type of guy. So I was going into that battle with like, I gotta out punch him. But we never realized that what the outcome of that battle was gonna be, and it wound up turning into a classic.
So why do you think you caught fire after the battle? Like, why do you think people were attracted to your battle personality?
It's really just a new dude with like my own style. Really, I don't really sound like nobody. You don't really see too many West Coast artists coming out with punches and bars like that. So I was definitely feel like that's what kind of catapulted me into the upper echelon of, in the fans' eyes. And I knew after the Rum Nitty battle I was gonna have to keep that up. So that was the influence for me to just keep barring, you know.
So where does it, like, you a real energetic dude? Where does all that energy come from?
That is a natural. It's natural. Once they say Danny Myers is on you, something just strikes me and I turn it to E-Man. You know what I'm saying? It just goes. It's natural. You know what I mean? That's a natural thing. So.
And me and you were chopping it up before. Tell us some of them old stories that you had about being in New York and just trying to get on battling and all that. Like what was going on at that time?
Like I said, in 2000 I moved to New York homeless. Like I said in the KG battle, just a backpack full of raps, 200 bucks, didn't know nobody, was sleeping in Central Park, sleeping wherever I could on trains. But I was battling in front of Times Square, and then around that time they had SAS. They was out there every day. We was battling. I met Fred the Godson. He spit me some shit with him and his man Slim. I met Papoose, Battle A Luck right there, Battle Dragon. And I just, it kind of grew from there. And niggas was telling me, yo, there's a dude named Jay Mills. You need to go see this nigga. And we went looking for him, and I couldn't find him. So, I had a history of already being in New York City battling just for the love of the art, you know what I mean? So I've been doing this, I'm not new to this.
Being that you have like the West Coast pit, their history kind of got erased.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had a lot of niggas had to travel from Cali to the East Coast.
Yeah, because we didn't have too many outlets after the pit. I think my nigga Daylight and Disaster came from the pit. I wasn't around that time. Like, I was going through some personal shit around that time, but they was holding it down for the West. You had Awkward's Immaculate, the Saurus, the Grind Time era, we had that kind of platform, but I didn't really know nobody then. It wasn't like the communication era that we're in now, where it's Twitter, Facebook, MySpace. There wasn't none of that around, so I didn't have no plugs to get into like an actual battle league. So I definitely would have been on Grind Time, killing all them niggas.
So you have, explain to me this. You have people who put together a punchline, a regular format. Yeah. Like, you do this, like this.
Right.
They come with a simile, a simple metaphor or something like that.
Right.
What makes you stretch yours out when you got lines like, I'll chop you into so many pieces, your funeral, like we'll be on a conveyor belt.
It's just it's a different way of punching. I listened to a lot of Chino Excel, Raz Cash, coming up. And that kind of structured the way I put my rhymes together. Was listening to Chino, Redman, Raz Cash, The Far Side, Souls of Mischief, The Licks, just any, like, Corrupt, shit, just lyricists that was punching, and they kind of had their own style. So I didn't want to follow the format of, I'll hit you like this, then I'm going to do this like this. So I punch in an unorthodox manner, you know what I mean? So that's where that really comes from.
And last thing, explain to us the whole thing about Mrs. Myers. Like, what's going on with that?
My wife, I met her in 06. And she was writing rhymes. That's how we kind of bonded, because she was a rhyme writer and a singer. And she seen me battle the game, you know what I'm saying, at the time. She witnessed that battle, and that kind of drew her into battle rapping. And she been under my tutelage for the last 7 years and now she's gonna be like, she's a force to be reckoned with right now. Like, she not playing no games with none of these girls or niggas. Like, she patterned herself after me. I do train her. I do coach her on how to say certain shit, when to say it. Her performance, she's coming into her own as far as the battle shit go. But she's a force, and she's gonna be on Queen of the Ring soon. So she's, you know, she's an extension of me. We continuing the Myers brand, which is just bars. Yeah, so look out for that.
And tell us how that last thing. Tell us how that battle with you in the game went, man. Like, how did that get set up? How did that come about?
It was my homeboy Big Chuck from the Drama family. You know, he knew the game, and he's like, yo, I'm about to set this battle up, because Big Chuck was trying to actually get on with Smack back then. This was like 06. This was right before Game dropped The Doctor's Advocate. And he actually battled me with one of the verses off that album. That's what he done, yeah, so it was set up through Big Chuck. Game know what I'm talking about when he see this. The real shit.
Alright, so, I mean, is it safe to assume that the few names you dropped that you battled, that you left victorious from them joints?
I beat all them niggas and bitches. I beat them all. You know, but you know, that's legend. That's stuff of legend. But I'm a real nigga. If I lost, I say I lost. But I beat them all. I beat them all. Papoose battled me with a song. He battled me with a song called I Spit Your Head Off. Game battled me with a verse off Doctor's Advocate. Lady Luck, I don't know what she battled me with. It might have been like just a mixtape verse. Whatever. Where is she now? Anyway, I drag on. I killed him. Freestyle battle. I beat all of them. Straight up. That's what I'm be telling niggas. Like, I'm not new to this battle shit. I've been battling, been killing niggas for years. I'm just now getting into the public eye.
And when it's all said and done, you call yourself the bar guy, but yeah, what do you want battle fans to remember you for?
As being the best, the GOAT. My sign is Capricorn. I'm the GOAT already. You feel me? Like, ain't no nigga in the history of battle rap had like the type of schedule I got. And any nigga that can go through the schedule I got and come out and still be living, like, you gotta put him in there with the greats. You know, I got had JC, I got Verb, Cortez, Rex, Chilla, Daylight, Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa is November 15th, by the way. Like, all killers. You know what I'm saying? Like, these ain't slouches. Like, these is niggas that can kill me. And if I can come out of these battles alive with debatables or clear wins or losses, whatever, I gotta be in the GOAT. You gotta put me in there with Moot, Lux, Rex. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really gonna do that. That's what I'm aiming for.